Every story has four parts: the beginning, the rising action, the climax, and the resolution. Indeed, every story has an end. Every sunrise ends with a sunset. Still, there would be no beautiful end without a beautiful beginning. We started in mayhem, and unusually, this is how PrutaSarap Sweets Co. pursuit for a home began. At this building, we first started to search for a home. From business conceptualization to business plan, PrutaSarap Sweets Co. was established together with our innovative food product Twiller. There were rejections of our previous product ideas, Di Masarap and Pakapis, as well as our cone-sized Twillers. We lost hope as we shed sweat, tears, and blood in such dark times. Still, plot twists do happen. The company held its first general meeting here at the students' kiosk to finalize its product. This is where the first changes in our organizational hierarchy began. This is where the business branding has been transformed through changes in its logo. This is where the company realized that the whole experience of business conceptualization was a roller coaster ride of emotions. There are a lot of rejections, changes, and challenges before attaining the ideal business plan. Still, our passion to serve our future customers remains steadfast. Despite the challenges, this area had given our company new opportunities to test our skills in the business field. The simulations began, and the company's departments did their respective jobs as real business entrepreneurs. We became potent enough as we conducted product testings, produced catchy advertisements, and drafted financial statements to secure the performance and standing of our company. The entire simulations enabled us to convey our care to customers and to stakeholders in general. Nonetheless, we chose to go beyond improving what's inside our company. Here, we have been imbibed with the desire to connect with communities through mutually benefiting partnerships. From such desire came about Project Inakay. Through this income augmentation and social integration program, we had inculcated jam-making skills with 4 young women of Barangay Balintawak, Lipa City, Batangas, who are now participating in our jam production process. Eventually, we had also held livelihood expositions in DLSL to cater to women of Sitio Fatima, Barangay Mataas na Lupa, Lipa City, and in Barangay Captain Annalisa Lacorte's home in Barangay Calamias, Lipa City. All in all, 49 women have been empowered and gifted with opportunities to venture in the diverse food industry. In line with the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, PrutaSarap Sweets Co. supports good health, good jobs and economic growth, gender equality, and sustainable cities and communities. In this journey of fruitfulness and sweetness towards our home sweet home, we were able to give back to our stakeholders. Nonetheless, this experience did give each and every one of us precious treasures and memories to cherish along the way.
A million dreams keep our company stronger. 1,000 times we have experienced failure, but with just a single moment, everything has been paid off. PrutaSarap Sweets Co. showed us that there would always be a room for improvement in all of the conceptualization, assembly, and production of the product. Right at this very moment, we wanted to thank everyone for trusting us up until with the last minute of our time. Thank you. From our department to yours, we humbly bid our goodbye, leaving a quote saying, "That journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step."
Counting money, counting numbers, counting sales. These are definitely our job for the past 2 years. Our journey, not only as a department but as a whole, only showed how there is no perfect equation for business. In this journey, we can say that our essential investments were our passion and determination to continue despite all the rejection and losses. Definitely, in the end, it isn't just about how we count numbers and how we count sales. It's about how we count blessings and record and journalize all the precious moments we share with the most vulnerable.
Positivity, patience, passion. Being a favorable business person starts when you become the epitome of responsibility with your designated work. With positivity and patience, we can easily address the challenges that we have encountered since we look into it as a learning opportunities that entail brief conquerable setbacks. An excellent marketing team can be achieved through passion in doing works that will benefit ourselves and the people we are serving. We strongly believe that with positive mind and a patient heart, in doing things with passion will definitely reside in our hearts forever.
Some people pursue entrepreneurship for the promise of wealth and leadership. However, as a member of PrutaSarap Sweets Co., I am more interested in the journey of creating and nurturing something.
After a few years of being in this company, regardless whether we become rich or successful,
What is important for me is we walk away with a wealth of experience and knowledge that we can use in the future enterprises, new jobs, or just life in general. Not only did they shape me into who I am, but also guided me in discovering the potentials I have buried deep within me.
Do not be satisfied with the stories that come before you. Unfold your own.
It was a risk to take and a leap of faith to embrace. We encountered pitfalls that made us doubt on our capabilities in making up something that would benefit the economy at large. The journey we had in PrutaSarap Sweets Co is like a game of gamble. We learn how to compensate, interact wisely with people. One thing we cannot forget about are the good times that we shared and the lessons we embellish in each other's heart forever. So long, PrutaSarap Sweets Co. This may be a painful goodbye for now, but my heart knows we will meet again.
To lead is to love one another, accepting our diversity as one family. To lead is to empower one another through the encouragement to wear our strengths as armor and conquer all threats. To lead is to appreciate one another through and through, magnifying into the good in every heart and choosing never to part. To lead is to develop one another and be reminded that our minds are all intertwined to never leave anyone behind. To be the Chief Executive Officer is to lead through the passion to strive forward, to live through the potency to soar high, and to love through the partnership with humanity side by side. To be here at PrutaSarap Sweets Co is to be home.
To be here is to have an unforgettable experience.
Define success.
Have a second family.
Inspire and to be inspired.
Have something worth it.
Foster teamwork.
It's a life-changing journey.
Enter the world of business.
Bring out the best in every individual.
The twists and turns of fate that confuse us along the way as we find our home. Little did we know that the home we are searching for is the company of each other. 2 years ago, 15 different individuals found their home. We encountered a lot of fun, excitement, and challenges that we faced together. Despite this, our passion, potency, and partnership help us surpass these obstacles. It was a bittersweet journey for us. It was hard to say goodbye, but it's time to part ways. Because we have to face our own challenges in life, to face the things that are meant for us. Our hello does not end with a goodbye. It ends with a see you soon. We would like to thank every remarkable person in this great and memorable voyage. We will forever give you fruitful living in sweet eating. This is our home. This is PrutaSarap Sweets Co. Signing off.